The world's most inbred family. This isn't a myth. This isn't fiction. This is a real family living in the hills of West Virginia who have been called the most inbred family in the world. No social media, no running water, just siblings raised in complete isolation, grunting, twitching, surviving. In this video, let's know about them. The Whitakers live in a place called Odd, West Virginia, and their story is just as strange as the name of their town. But this isn't a made-up internet myth or a twisted movie plot. This is real. The Whitakers are widely known as the most inbred family in America and possibly the world. Their lives have shocked millions, not because of cruelty or violence, but because of something even more disturbing. What happens when a family lives for generations in total isolation, cut off from the world, abandoned by society, and left to survive on its own genetic loop? The family came into the public eye through the work of photographer and documentarian Mark Leda, who first met the Whitakers in 2004 while working on a photo series about poverty and inequality in America. Years later, he returned with a camera and filmed what would become one of the most haunting YouTube documentaries ever uploaded. In it, you see siblings like Ray and Timmy, barely verbal, communicating through grunts and strange body movements. Their sister Betty can speak, but the environment around her reveals a life with no real structure, no working plumbing, no visible sources of income, and a home in disrepair. It looks like a world that time and the government forgot. Their family tree isn't just tangled, it's a circle. The Whitaker parents were double first cousins, meaning both of their fathers were brothers and both of their mothers were sisters. This isn't a distant connection. This is direct, repeated inbreeding over multiple generations. The result is severe developmental and physical abnormalities, a range of mental disabilities, and a living example of what happens when a gene pool is stretched far beyond its limits. In the eyes of science, it's tragic. In the eyes of the internet, it was something far worse. Viral content. But the Whitakers are not a sideshow, and their neighbors in Odd, West Virginia made that clear from the beginning. When Mark Leda first tried to film the family, he was reportedly met by a local with a shotgun who warned him to leave. The town is extremely protective of the Whitakers, not because they are ashamed of them, but because they have seen too many outsiders treat them like monsters. Over time, Leda was able to earn the family's trust. What he captured wasn't just shocking, it was deeply human and deeply sad. Their poverty is almost unimaginable. They have no consistent access to clean water, no health care, and little understanding of the world outside their holler. Their home is falling apart. The roof leaks. The walls are cracked. There's no heat, no insulation, and no functioning bathroom. And yet they continue to survive. Not thrive, survive. Mark Leda eventually started raising money through his platform to help the family, collecting donations to repair their home, bring food, and provide medical support. But after so many years of neglect, there's only so much that can be done. The Whitakers are living proof that there are corners of the United States still untouched by modern systems. No education, no social safety net, no oversight. Their condition isn't just the result of inbreeding. It's the result of poverty, isolation, and a world that turned its back decades ago and never came back to check in. They didn't choose this. They were born into it and then forgotten. Here's the true story of Betty, Ray, Timmy, and the Whitakers of Odd, West Virginia. Here's a quick question. Should people document families like this, or is it exploitation?